Siema. Dobra, jesteście? Kucyk mi przeszkadzał, można zmienić. Siema, siema. No ja. Zaraz ci pokażę, co odwaliłem. Czekaj, tu jest źle. Dobra. Dobra. Siema, jak tam? Zobaczycie, co odwaliłem. Aż dziwne. Siema, Bartłomieju. Aż dziwne, Robinson, że jeszcze się nie domyśliłeś, co zrobiłem. Bo to była pułapka dla streamera. Przeliczyłem się. I to srogo się przeliczyłem. Patrzcie na to. Gdzie taka jest? Gry nie ma, skasowałem. Kurde, kiełbasa mi weszła w zęba. No cholera, nie mogę wyciągnąć. Ale wkurza. Siema. Jak tam? Żyjecie? Bardzo fajny quest. Odpaliłem. Się zdziwiłem srogo. Bo się nie spodziewałem, że będzie tak dramatycznie długi. I nie wyrobiłem się ze zrobieniem go poza live'em. Musimy go dokończyć teraz, bo nie mogę z niego wyjść. Ja nie spodziewałem się tego, nikt mi nie powiedział. Więc... srogo. Siema Saren, witam. No to wrócisz na początki Cyberpunka. Siema Kosa, witam. Siemanko. Udało mi się już uruchomić Valhalla. No to gratulacje. Patrz, pomógł czy co? Robinson, już wiesz, o co chodzi. Jedyny plus jest taki, że ta misja się już nazywa Wielki Finał, więc domyślam się, że to już jest ostatnia część tej wielkiej, cholernej misji. Czy ty poznajesz te tereny, Robinson? Co, Oskar? Co ty masz za fazy, kurde, jakie pytania. Dobra. To chyba było tutaj.
Like what you see? Quite the tower,
Jak tam wejść? Nie trzeba wychodzić, okej. Wiecie, gdzie jesteśmy?
Not my best work, but it has a certain glow. Now then, where's my queen?
Nie ma królowej.
You're finished. The tower is functional.
One rune remains, which I shall inscribe after I am wet.
Jestem bardzo daleko od Anglii. Poszukuję sobie energii.
Who helped you complete the work, Builder? You could not have managed so quickly.
Soni, pozdrawiam, siemka, witam cię serdecznie.
Our agreement said nothing about outside help. Now, where is Freya? I'm tired of
Kim
waiting.
jest konstruktor? Ja nie znam mitologii,
Interesting
kurde,
choice of words.
nordyckiej niestety.
Hail, Harvey! Hail, Builder!
We bring you your bride.
Oczko jak puści.
My beloved!
Freja jak się uśmiecha.
Why does she
Podstęp.
hear so wickedly?
A co, macie pokochać? Nie ma apetytu. Może jej powiem mu od razu, bezpośrednio. Co robimy? Byłeś tam, Robinson? Długo to będzie trwało? Chyba mu powiem prawdę. Ale jakie oczy, kurde, jak mu latają. Zestresowany jest, biedaczek. Dobra, klikam. Trójka.
She agreed to marry you for the sake of Asgard, but she is not warmed by the idea. In fact, you revolt her utterly.
If she hopes to dissuade me from this union, she'll be quite disappointed. I am committed to seeing this through.
Enough
Ale
chatter.
obrzydliwy gość jest.
We have upheld our end of the bargain. Will you finish your work?
I'm sorry, but I've never seen such wild eyes. Why does she look so feral?
Kurde, gościu superliwy. O, siemaneczko, Maciuś. Poza live'ami grałem poboczne questy i się okazało, że ten quest jest strasznie długi i nie dałem rady skończyć przed live'em. Przed rozpoczęciem live'a. Tylko główne mam na live'ach robić. Marzę o tobie.
She was shocked into a waking sleep at the news of her betrothal.
Baro, witam,
She
Jarku.
prefers
Witam
this
wszystkich.
dreamlike state to the ugly reality.
It will be a rude awakening if she does not come around willingly. I will not use her gently.
Quit stalling
Nie wiem,
and
jak tą
kiss
grę
her,
przejdę przed
donejt.
Cyberpunkiem.
Consummate your betrothal.
Yes, a kiss. A brief taste to whet my appetite.
Oj.
Delicious. Your lips are two pillows on a bed of rain rose petals.
And yours are cold and rough as unpolished stone.
What trickery is this?
Is something wrong?
Her voice, it's hideous.
I have been told it has a seductive quality.
By a wolf.
Treachery! Bring me the real Freya or my offer is withdrawn.
I'll bring myself if you don't mind.
Co to za beka?
Freya, you don't
You
need
have
to.
next to nothing, Esir. Only this useless monument to your ineptitude.
Nie wiedziałem, ale nie wiedziałem, że
You've been
zrobi
a good boy,
tak
Thor.
długiego quest.
Gamble your winnings. And you, Havi.
Mistrz włączania konsoli, dzięki.
You implied you had a plan. I hope with all my heart this wasn't it.
To jest główny wątek?
You are no one's prize just yet. If this scheme turns sour, I will fight for you till my sinews snap and my bones break.
Has this sad spectacle been for my sake alone? I've seen better drama on the festering carcass of a dead pig.
Finish your work or suffer.
No Freya, no shield.
No, Freya no shield. Śmieszny jest ten
Hang with him, Harvey.
quest.
I know where he keeps his enchanted paint.
Show me. Thor,
Jak nie ma questu.
Tyr, watch our guest closely. Freya, I hope we will have words when this is done. Why do you still wear Freya's form?
A reminder of who's at stake.
Change back. This is disturbing. Where do we go now?
Ruch na
I don't
południe
know.
od wieży.
I didn't.
Czyli tu. Okej.
Moment.
So you do not know where he kept his supplies?
They must be nearby.
50 metrów.
He never left this area.
Mostly never.
Strasznie długi quest. Strasznie długi quest. Ale zobaczcie, jaka mapa duża. Jak na questik. Nie? Zbieraliście te kurcze, nie wiem, kryształy, czy co to jest? Co one dają? Po co one są? Zebrałem jeden, ale nie chce mi się tego wszystkiego teraz zbierać, bez sensu. Ciekawe, że ja wrócę tutaj w ogóle. Coś czuję, że chyba nie. Farba? To jest farba?
Footprints.
Large footprints.
Nie, to nie jest farba, to są kroki. Okej. Siema, Paweł, witam.
We have found the worm's lair.
Końca nie widać. Załamka. To są zwierzaczki.
Ignore them. Find the paint.
Olać ich.
Nothing here.
Strasznie długa ta Valhalla jest.
I know them. The
Trust
builder's
me.
supplies must be hidden behind this door. Loki, give me a hand.
Coming.
Nie chce mi się. A wrócę tutaj?
Shapeshifters.
More deception. The builder will suffer for this.
Konstruktor. Dojazd, dziękuję. 170. Uwielbiam te krytyki. One są...
Smash that door.
Jak tam Dundee u
Hold,
ciebie? Jak
Loki.
wiesz?
We need to talk.
Tą Valhallę, kurde, się tak wkręciłem. A, będzie można wrócić. Uff. No to przechodzę, to dobrze, że przechodzę to na pałę jak najszybciej.
Loki, did you know this builder
Ale to jest
before we
główny
met
quest,
in
tak?
Heimdall's tower?
Bo nie chcą
Did
sobie
I
tak.
know him? As in friends? Or know of him?
Jakaś
Did you
kuwata
invite
misyjka
him
taka.
here?
I did, yes. He rescued my son from Jotunheim, so I agreed to bring him here and help him find work. That's all.
Make this right, Loki, or the blood oath that binds me is forfeit. For you and your son, is that clear?
As a cloudless sky, High One.
No to nieźle. Dobra.
More dear.
Zwalamy.
That's cold comfort. A quiet crossing might be best.
A co to? Kamienne łzy Ymira.
I have the paint.
Then let us fade like shadows in the light.
Którędy iść? Z prawej nic. Po cichaczu jakiego to jest. Farba do ukończenia wieży. Coś to jest jakiś
We got
podstęp.
lucky.
Let us take what we need and go. We have no time to tarry.
Lecimy z farbą.
It appears we've underestimated him.
On your advice.
Kurde,
Find
fajnie
some
by
way
było
to
ten,
hinder his efforts, or I will offer
dać
you
radę
his
to przejść
price.
przez Cyberpunk,
I
naprawdę.
live to serve, Raven.
Musimy tylko głównym questem lecieć. Żadnych walk z jakimiś pierdasami. Tylko główny quest. Nieźle. Dawno nie grałem w tak długą grę.
Our hobby returns. Stay right there, Builder. We're not finished with you.
O czym ty mówisz, Piotr? Nie
You
za bardzo
survived my
ogarniam.
trap. How disappointing.
Invaders from Jotunheim.
Ja tych rzeczy w sklepie nie kupuję.
Booty's ballsack. Can I kill him now?
We do not need this honor cheat. We will complete the tower ourselves.
Nie dokończymy budowy.
My Hugr makes it work. I am bound to it through the magic of your realm.
You perverted our sacred waters. We have every reason to kill you.
Well reasoned. They should call you the god of hindsight, all-knowing after the fact.
I will finish the inscription. Builder, you stay with me. You others go.
Elhas, for protection.
Cie. Co z tego wynikło?
You gutless worm, slayer of my kin, oath breaker, spirit taker. I didn't build this tower to keep your enemies out. I built it to keep you in.
O,
Thought you could slay without punishment or prize? You
ale skurwol...
Their lives are the price of their arrogance.
Dobry ziomek. Gierka jest zajebista. Michael, witam serdecznie, siemka. Dobra, pierdzielić dania. Nie chodź po mnie, chamie. A w czachę? Ta, na padzie to ja sobie nie wiem. Ty ma na głowie. Nie wierzę, dostał.
I could get a better shot at his head from above.
Ła. Dobrze, że mam dobrą zbroję. Bo ja na hardzie to bym się, kurde, posikał chyba. Co mi tak robi? Co to za magiczny... Spadaj. No to fajny wystrzał. No wypierdzielaj. Co to było? O kuźwa. Oberwał. Jakoś te strzały w głowie wyglądają śmiesznie. No to fajnie.
You shape the 9 worlds, but you do not control them.
Control them. I only wish to survive them.
Co to jest? Pakiet. Weźcie tego Menela.
There's no turning back the seasons.
Uwięził mnie.
Is assured, I will ensure that you share it.
Weźmy go trochę kwasem pojedźmy. Znowu mnie uwięził. Dobijający atak? Oj. Siema Big D, witam serdecznie, witam wszystkich, siemka. Siemaneczko, jak tam u was?
Is the Jotun dead?
And his magic dies with him. Does that worry you, trickster?
Sporo czasu, mam 16 dni.
What are you implying?
Nie kojarzysz tego bossa?
You dishonorable truth tangler.
What do you know of honor, Freya? You've bedded more men than all the halls in Midgard.
You're a fine one to talk of sexual appetites. You fathered a wolf cub.
I'll not hear a lecture from the Lord of Petty Rules, who stiffens at the thought of laying down the law. And before you threaten to brandish your hammer, Thor, remember, without it, you'd be no better than a troll. Only twice as stupid.
Pokażę ci gdzie.
You festering ballsack swollen
Chatę
with
walki
the
trzeba
foulest
zrobić.
drippings of Ymeth's corpse. No oath
Asgard.
is worth this abuse.
To jest we śnie.
But you won't break it, Harvey. You cannot. All your efforts to evade destiny will only fling you further along its course. If you're not careful, you may be the author of your own destruction.
No.
Leave
Walczyłeś z tym typem?
He will do little
Ale
harm
motto
while the son
rozajebiste.
remains captive.
A mouthful of iron would put a stop to his babbling.
What now, wise one? We have returned to the place from which we set out. Ragnarok is coming, and we are no safer.
There may be a solution in Jotunheim. Huga magic, they call it.
Ja przez przypadek odpaliłem, to myślałem, że to quest poboczny walki.
Until I have the final binding, Loki's son must not leave that island. In time, it shall serve as a sanctuary for all wolves.
I will watch over him, as one of my own kin.
Then I'll leave the realm in your capable hands, my queen. If my own I empty when I return, I will accept destiny with both.
Dobra, przejdę przez wrota i co się stało? No przepraszam bardzo, jak tam się dostać? Najszybciej, okej. Bardzo łatwo go w głowę ten zranić, tylko że ja tam w łuk nie inwestowałem jakoś bardzo. Z mieczykami, ale faktycznie łuk mu dużo dało. W ogóle łuk jest bardzo mocny w tej grze. Jakbym grał klawiatura mysz, to bym łukiem dawał. Ciekawe jak się z innymi bossami gra. Łukiem. W ogóle jakimi buildami gracie? Tak z ciekawości. Gadałem przed chwilą z Wagonem na fejsie. I mówił, że on leci berserkerem. Czyli poszedł w niedźwiedzia w ogóle. Z toporem i mieczem. Także też latałem z toporem i mieczem, teraz na 2 miecze. No jakbym miał Excalibur, to myślałem się, że Excalibur jest jednym z najlepszych mieczy w tej grze. To byłoby fajnie. Zobaczcie jaki tutaj jest pojazd. Ładny koń? Dobra, grzejemy. Po trochu. Tak, na 2 nagie miecze. Dzień dobry. Silne ciosy dobijające. Co, przyszliśmy do? Co się stanie teraz? No. Chyba opędzlowaliśmy to. Chyba się udało. Dobra. Pobudka. Interpretacja snu. Krucza przystań.
Welcome back. Your face is bright and your eyes seem clearer. Tell me of everything you have seen.
I've been to Asgard, the seat of the gods.
Patrzyłem.
I saw through Odin's eyes, just as you said. In every vision, I inhabited his form, lived as he once lived. In his body, I was myself, but I was carried by his whims. His thoughts were as known to me as my own. We were two, but we existed as one.
And what have you learned?
More than learned. I felt everything, his fears and
Bardzo
doubts,
fajna konsola.
his loves and passions.
Tylko zastanawiam się, czy nie sprzedać na Oliksie.
What else?
Spędzałem czas z Lokim.
I consorted with Loki, the trickster. We quarreled often, as siblings. But soon our fights grew dark. When he revealed he had sired a wolf cub, my rage was unbound.
Because he had hid the truth from you?
Yes, because he knew that wolves were not allowed in Asgard. He flaunted my command.
Perhaps this was the purpose of your vision. To overcome an inner fear and find forgiveness in your heart.
Maybe.
Forgiveness?
But before my vision ended, I was seized by great purpose. I devised a plan, a voyage to Jotunheim. And then I awoke.
Interesting. Was there anything else?
Lękałem się
I
reklamy.
heard a prophecy. Warning of Ragnarok, the destruction of the world, the end of all time, and the Nordnir. They warned me of the great
No,
wolf
chyba nie dasz rady.
and how he hungered for my blood.
Ale może.
But there was something else.
Siema alieny, witam cię.
Hope.
Jak żyjesz?
I was undaunted by the coming cataclysm.
Perhaps this aspect of your vision inspires bravery. Truly, you are touched by the gods. Was there more?
Nic więcej nie mogę
There
powiedzieć.
was nothing more. Nothing of great significance.
No właśnie, dzięki za lajka.
Dream has faded.
Eivor, your visions are unlike any I have encountered. Leave me now. I must think on what you have shared.
Patryku, już ci mówię. Już ci mówię. Mam 39 godzin w tą grę już, 40 prawie. A właśnie, a ile mam tego? Jest jakiś procent gry? Statystyki. Nie, to są statystyki takie po prostu. Gdzie jest procent gry? Gdzie to sprawdzić? Wyplay. Kliencie. Może jestem ciekawy, wiesz? Uplay. Wyjść z gry to nie będę wychodził. Klient nie działa. Całkowity postęp 29%. Ja pierdziula. Dziękuję, do widzenia. Dobra, koniec tego pierdzielenia. Gramy dalej. Siema, Eniu, witam. Ale mnie... Siema, witam. Ale mnie załamałeś tym pytaniem. Zupełnie niechcący. Dobra, zadania, jak żyjemy. Turbo Marcin. Gniew murza. No daj spokój. Jaką moc? Dobra, zapierdzielamy do punktu. Mógł sobie spokojnie za nim pogadać. Teraz płynąc stateczkiem. No, a mi się bardzo podoba gierka. Naprawdę sztosem jest.
Let's go.
Serio? Ja nie sądzę, żeby tutaj też tak było. Są mocne postaci, tak, są. Znaczy, ja się zupełnie nie nudzę w tym. Naprawdę nie nudzę się, zupełnie. Dużo terenu odkryłem, bardzo dużo, bo poza live'ami zbieram różne znajdźki, które mi ułatwiają później rozgrywkę. Robiąc już quest główny, nie? Tak jak teraz, po prostu już jestem podpakowany, gram na hardzie, więc jest, powiedzmy, że trudniej. Ale przez to, że jestem podładowany sprzętem, to jest łatwiej przechodzić tą grę na hardzie. A poza tym jeszcze mamy odkryte miejscówki, gdzie można się teleportować, nie? Więc przyspiesza się ta gierka znacząco.
Sing, my ravens.
No możliwe, że tak. Czy na pewno ją tak przyspieszyli specjalnie? Bo ona jest przyspieszona. Ile mam zabójstw? Chyba 4, 6, coś koło tego.
That all came from Elm. Baldest must have got to them.
I tu jest?
What do you think you're
Super.
doing?
No i
Brother's fleet, gathered and ready.
obóz wypadowy. Wchodzimy. 12 punktów do rozdysponowania. Oh my god. Siema Michale, witam serdecznie. Siemaneczko.
Eivor, word of your actions.
Oh,
Men
yes.
are pouring in from across East Anglia, and our ships stand ready.
The Edward's Reeve is with us. Its men will be here soon.
More than his. The Kingsbury Horn has inspired men all across this kingdom. We will have the army we need. It seems Oswald got what he wanted in the end. Saxon and Dane united in common cause.
A pity he is not here to see it.
The forces will be
Mam
ready
w
soon.
ogóle dla was wieści.
Are you ready to start the assault?
Możemy.
Our target is Burr Castle, said to be impenetrable.
Good.
Powróciłem do rozmów
Have their false confidence.
By cover of night,
Także
Baldus will lead the field at the front gates. With
będziemy
Druid's men
przechodzić na
distracted,
Cyberpunka
our
na
forces
Twitch.
move on the sea gate from the backwaters at their backs.
And once we're in, we'll leave no gate closed in that castle. Rupert's men cannot be allowed to dig in further. Your longship, is she ready?
Gotowa łódź?
She awaits her own special glory.
Także może być ciekawie.
They need your words, Eivor.
Przemowa będzie ciekawa. Oho. Pamiętajcie o poświęceniu Oswalda.
Oswald was a man who didn't hesitate when you sought him for favors. A man who was fair and strong. A man who gave his life for his kingdom. Honor him today. Honor his memory and fight with the same extra courage he showed!
For Oswald!
Now is the time. Today we rid East Anglia of Rupert's clan, once and for all.
Cyk. Dobra. Dawaj. Rysiek. Dokładnie. Poza tym też jeszcze po głowie mi chodzi akcja charytatywna.
Eivor!
O tym będzie. Więcej wam powiem niebawem. Także takie małe spoilerki dla 20 osób. Escape from Tarkov, mówisz? Już nie jedna osoba mnie namawiała na to. Tak patrząc na filmiki, to ciekawie wygląda gierka. Może kiedyś, ale teraz nie mam czasu, bo
You remember the dream I spoke of?
You sail through Valhalla,
Assassin teraz będzie...
Here, it may come to pass.
Dużo mi czasu zajmie.
dreams. life.
Pogięło ich z tymi
Maybe
misjami.
they are one and the same.
Postarali się skubańcy. Naprawdę srogo z tematem polecieli. Nie jesteśmy na mapie. Warownia Burg.
Tonight I ride the flaming sea steed, rushing for the spear. The watcher alight on water's wake. Another glory I will keep.
No dawaj, dawaj. 800 metrów. A przyspieszyć się nie da?
Ready yourselves. Ruined shit stains will see us coming.
Wygląda jakby miała być sieczulnia. Zgadza się. To są wciągające? Dzięki, miło mi.
Steady! Hold course!
Trzymaj kurs! Dobra, trzymam.
We bring Helheim to our enemies. How nice! They greet us with some of their own from the air.
Albem? Coś tam wysadzili.
The sword maidens take them swiftly.
Czy to nie leci na nas? Wow. Fuck! Teraz się trochę za późno.
Keep your shield arms limber.
To nie poleci na nas.
Honor yourselves then.
Jak to śmiesznie wygląda.
Steady your
Dobra.
hands! Hold for impact! Hold down!
Równie dobrze mógłbym trzymać cały czas te szynice. Dobra, wpłynę. O, dopłynęliśmy. Co się stanie teraz? Czy to będzie wysadzenie w powietrze? Tak. LOL. To niezła rozpierducha się zaczyna. Uncrazy. No, Cyberpunk.
Get that ram in place! We need to open these gates!
Dobra, lecimy. Standardowo wywalone.
Put that glorious ram to use.
Da się tu przeskoczyć jakoś?
Prepare to cut them down. For Oswald!
Ty dziadu. Dojechane. Ło, panie. Krytyk. W ogóle zauważyłem, że tarcza jest epicka. Na gości na przykład, którzy mają czerwony atak. Teś, lamusie, kurna. Szarża, go! Szybciej tam. Wypieprzamy go. Ile można? Dobra, lecimy. Na górę. Fajna muza, nie? Tematyczna. Tu są dwie plomby, tak. Jedna. Druga. Otwieramy, to jest. Nara. Co oni pozdychali jak muchy sami?
These merchants and farmers can fight.
I need help with this gate!
Wejdę? Wejdę. Easy. Standardowo w tych walkach trzeba szybko, jak najszybciej otwierać bramę i nara. Mówisz Robinsem? A ja tutaj robię speedruna. Jakie soczyste ujęcie, naprawdę. Romantyczne.
Oswald. He lives.
Weź.
Oswald lives! Eivor, is that you? Shut your ass, twig spine.
Miękka fajo?
This will be over soon. Worry not for me. You must stop. Silence, fool. So this is what it comes to, Wolfkist? 2 Danes fighting over a filthy Saxon whoreson? If this swine is your prize, come and get him.
Dobra, idę. Nie ma problemu. Nie ma problemu. Prosi to dalej. Ty śmierdzieli. Ty kurna. Co to za wilk? Wściekły wilk. Co? Co ja mu zrobiłem? Dobra, popsie. Ach ty śmierdziel.
Your battle is not yet won.
Kurzasz mnie, chłopie.
Flee, Ruud, while pity restrains my blade.
Not till I've taken all these shores have to offer.
No.
East Anglia will have its king, and it will not be you.
Ja za mocno przytrzymuję ten przycisk chyba.
You must be blind to stand with such a man.
Okej, George.
All your efforts, only the cold dark.
They should be ruined, wolf-kissed. Made thralls, not treated as equals. We are better than this. Than all of them.
Do not drag me down to the sewage you wallow in. All your efforts, only the cold dark will have to wait.
Ognisty? O, fuckaj.
My destiny. That fate will not be met today. I just a Dane for a Saxon. This Saxon of all.
He has an abundance that which you do not. He's fit to rule, to lead. You are not but a murderous plunderer.
Ktoś tu chyba zginął.
Slan.
Nie wiem.
Thank you.
Skąd wziąłem? Nie pamiętam. Nie pamiętam bez kitu. Było tak dawno.
These wastrels, these arger swine. For what? A scrap of land and a promise of peace?
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly. I won't have my reign begin with more blood spilt than is needed.
No dobrze.
Another screeching scold. This man must die for the damage he has wrought. The old laws are clear.
These are Oswald's lands, to rule as king as he sees fit.
Does Eivor bow to kings?
To defy a king would shame him. East Anglia cannot heal without his honor intact.
And what of your honor, Eivor? How much are you willing to lose?
Patrz jak mnie pod siusiu bierze. Niech faka George'a. I tyle. Royd będziesz żył.
The rightful king of East Anglia has spared your life today, and so it will be.
Ten jeszcze się chce
Passion's a virtue suited for anyone, Eivor, including you. Thank you.
Myślę, że dobrze postąpiłem, ale każdy robi co chce. Fajnie, że są decyzje, bardzo mi się to podoba. Cokolwiek później one dają. Szturm zakończony, warownia Burg. Nerw.
I should speak with Oswald. See if he's well.
Thank you for heeding me, Eivor. I know the worth of such a gesture. All this is like a
Skończyliśmy
dream.
chyba tą
But you're not asleep.
sojusznika, nie?
Well fought, the both of you!
You came as well, old friend.
If I'd known you were still alive, I would have stayed in Norwich.
Look around you. A happy occasion and a glorious victory.
And soon, something more grand to take place. Our wedding, my love.
Będzie imprezka zaraz.
Have me, that is.
And why would I not?
I fought poorly. I melted under the heat and anger of that brute. And I never...
Oswald, stop. You fought with all your heart and soul. That's all you need ever do.
Dobre to było.
Come then. We have much to prepare for.
Będzie impreza?
A bride to wed and a kingdom to lead. What some men wouldn't give for such things.
Countless men have died for them. And you, Vanir? Are you jealous of such things?
Hardly. My heart is afire, but my body aches. I desire only a long nap.
I saw a bale of hay back there.
Later, Abel. For now, I must see to the wounded.
Then I will see you at...
Dobiega końca, tak?
Aye, of course you will.
Długo ciągnięty wątek.
Oswald's wedding will soon begin.
2 punkty umiejętności, super. Dobiega końca, czyli jeszcze się nie skończył. Czemu on taki popalony jest? Coś go z tyłu podrapało.
Preparations in full bloom.
Dobra, to co, wskakujemy? 10 metrów. Ja pierdzielę. Zaczyna się ślub. Świnie tutaj czekają. To fajnie. Fajnie ślub.
Thank
Tych
you.
świń przyszło
May this
tutaj.
feast set a spirit
Za
just
jaja.
like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
Obiecałem, że będę.
I told you I would see you crowned, and now here we are.
Ten jak
Without
się
you,
cieszy.
I'd be dead.
Siema, witam,
Another
witam.
wasted hope for East Anglia.
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can fight, the war against himself is the hardest to win.
No, pokażki. Ciekawe, co tam wykombinują. Znaczy, czekamy na imprezę, to będzie najciekawsze. Nie? Jakie futerko. No jak się odpindrzyła, co? Kurde. Co ona ma na szyi? Jakie tatuażyki. Nie, żadnych grabieży, tylko robienie questów głównych. A, biorą podwójny ślub. Czy nie? Jaki kurde sygnał.
I hereby name you man and wife, and as man and wife, I name you
Jako?
Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia. With this
Już to
lady
spadaj.
Douglas,
Nabijasz się ze mnie.
beauty of this land.
Ja muszę przejść, kurde, do premiery Cyberpunka tego cholerstwa, no. Dobra. Gdzie impreza?
You've done it, steward. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams, then, of fire and Helheim.
I
Mówisz,
lost
Grzesiu?
my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. He ordered me to see it through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
Dawaj imprezkę.
Eivor! Care for a chap?
Baw się, naucz się.
Eivor!
Co ja z nim zrobię?
Wolf-kissed, gaze upon my parts.
Wilcza mordko.
They stand so strong. Unbreakable at this distance, no? They are not, Brothir. My arrows shatter whatever target they strike.
Even after draining so much meat, succeed and you shall be rewarded.
Zbieramy nagrodę?
Keep your eyes open long enough to witness this, you drunken
Ja
lout.
też nie wiem, Pawle. Ale dzięki za łapki. Dzięki, że jesteście mimo wszystko. Ulwa.
Yes, that's it! As with everything,
Popijaku?
an easy task for the wolf-kissed.
Barely a challenge.
Impressive.
Sylwestra zagram. Się
Here as
nabija.
promised. Now go enjoy the party.
Wy to jesteście trolle, normalnie, takie trolle. Takie znęcacze, takie stado znęcających się nad biednym chłopem. Jest ktoś, kto tutaj przychodzi, żeby posiedzieć po prostu, a nie znęcać się nade mną.
Skål, Eivor! Let's have a
Nawalony.
drink.
Let's have a drink, nie za dużo.
Let us address that.
Surely a special kind of metal is required for drinking before the new king?
A metal not unlike your own.
To Odin and his endless glories!
And the new king of East Anglia. May his reign be long and good.
Dobrze. Zdrówko. Czemu on nie pije?
Bad wolf-kissed. I wager you couldn't drink more than me if you tried.
A fool's wager.
A challenge nonetheless. What say you?
Ja nie masuję gałki.
I will drink you under the table.
Ja.
Confident, are you? Let us see how you fare against the... And we'll make it interesting. Put your silk...
Dobra. Standardowe picie.
Yes, celebrate. Skål! Drink more.
You are a bit green, friend.
Jakoś nie będzie zaraz. Już widzę, że jest skupienie. Nice. Jej. Zajebiste zawody mają, co? Dobra. Jackie wyzwanie. Okay. Dobra, co jeszcze?
Speaking of payment.
Nie moje srebro, dziękuję. Przyspiesz i te piekanie. Co tu jeszcze jest? Świnka Pepa. Co to za zabawa?
The boar represents fertility. Did you know that?
As does Freya. What's your point?
You impress me, Eivor. Your battle wisdom, your strength of character, skilled in so many ways.
Żonglerka na przykład
Yet I
toporami.
wonder, is there any skill of mine that I could impress upon you?
Even a fool has something to teach, whether they are aware of the lesson or not.
Hey, hey. But I could show you how to wield my plow sword.
Czy co? Co? Czy to jest seks? I to jeszcze co? Co? Serio? Really? Napijmy się miodu. Nie. Napijmy się jeszcze. Ale to naprawdę jest, czy to jaja są? Za dużo miodu. Co, bierzemy? No. Chłop mnie zaczepia, ratunku. Jak się zaczerwienił ojciec, jakby jemu proponowali. Dobra. Nie no, kusiło mnie, żeby kliknąć, ale się kurde bałem.
Did you hear what I... Yes, it's good.
Keep that up.
Kosza dostał.
Wait, did you hear? Did my brother just call me? I think he... You know I should go. Brother!
Parówka. A to kurde zboczone jest. No. Powiem wam, że kusiło mi, żeby kliknąć. Do zobaczenia, co to za scenę wymyślą. Co to jest za jaja? Co za jaja? Tam by były jaja. Dobra. Co on mi odwalają? Już go ściągnę.
The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here.
Skąd on się tutaj wziął?
I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look, the moon.
Fajnie, że zaznaczyli te serduszko. Ono tak dało do myślenia, nie?
It will be eaten by a giant wolf and the nights will be black forevermore.
Are you all right?
I've tasted glory once again, and it was good.
I'm glad to hear it. Now...
I always felt like Skull.
To scena romantyczna i taka opcja. I ostatnio nie taka cwana.
Fulfill Halfdan's wishes. But now I've caught my sun and moon. I've got them and I don't know.
You can let them go. Sail to
Ej, ale jakbym był kobietą,
My longships in Valhalla.
to też by proponował?
Firestarter.
Bo tu można by było być ten kobietą, nie?
Come on.
I poszedł do
Let's get you
Valhalla.
to solid ground.
Everything's spinny.
Podnosić?
You're very strong.
Powiadasz,
Very
Grzesiu?
large.
Ups. Chyba zginął.
Sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one last glory. I should be happy. I am happy. Thank you.
It need not be the last.
Not the last.
Jaka świnka. Mówisz?
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Dobra.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worthy ceremony so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
I'm ready to hear you
Skończyłem
address
chyba
your kingdom.
ucztować.
Good. Come. Join me. Friends, honored guests, we've pushed through hard times. It seems like all we've known is loss and suffering. But it is not conflict that binds us. It is compassion. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples of our Lord's grace. Lights in the dark. I see East Anglia's future right here, right now, in all of you, Dane and Saxon alike. To our future.
Still a bit soft on insults, but the king has courage.
And to
Za mało przekleństw.
without whom none of this would have been possible.
Ej, wor?
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven clan and all they have done for us today.
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
Oswald, you would not have been my first choice as king, nor my second. I thought you weak, bendable, without resolve. But not all men are as they first appear. I came to see that Oswald's heart is amongst the largest I've ever known. He is sturdy, he has wisdom, and he has courage. All qualities of a man worthy to be king. He is the king East Anglia deserves. And the
Naprawdę
king
spoko.
you need.
Polubiłem go.
To the good King Oswald!
I chyba najlepszy na razie quest. W sensie...
Scorn! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom. Steady all, and ready yourself for the wedding race. The king and his bride against all.
My king!
O! O kuźwa.
The sheep you left to guard me have been shorn. Oswald! King of sheep fuckers! Show your eyes!
Ale przypał.
I challenge you.
I accept.
Co?
Oswald is king, and a king must have a champion. I will fight in his stead.
He challenged me, Eivor.
Your fight is bigger than this, Lord. You must rebuild East Anglia plank by plank, and a dead king cannot keep his oaths. Let me finish this.
Oswald, you gutless Irish swine! I'll slay the wolf-kissed, then hang you with your own tongue.
Lepiej było tak zrobić, moim zdaniem. Kurwa, walka na ślubie, co za jaja. Dobra, łap to. Ale dostałem. O ty chamie, podciął mnie. Wkurzasz mnie. To chyba była dobra decyzja, czy nie? Oswald dałby radę?
I wish it had not come to this. So much death, so much anger.
What's done is done.
You're leaving now.
I should. Your wedding should be a day of peace and happiness. Today I lack both.
Eivor, you've done East Anglia a
Witam,
great
siema.
service. I promised you an alliance, and now you have it.
And one day, I will need you to make good on that alliance.
No i pyk.
I should find Finnea. Say goodbye before I leave.
Gdzie on jest? Dobra.
Broder, look after Oswald, will you?
Aye, he is family now, and I could not be more proud of him. We have you to thank for that.
A to zboczony broder.
Take care.
Nara. Dobra, co dalej? Będę gadał.
Brother, Oswald is in your hands now. Protect your king, and call out to my banner should the need arise.
Aye, Eivor, without a moment's hesitation.
I will, friend.
Jęt? O, jest ta pinda.
Valdis.
Will you not stay a moment longer, Eivor? I understand.
Take care, Valdis. You fought well, and what?
I did, didn't I? Take care, Eivor.
Nara. Tam króla.
A dream come true.
Jaka wioska.
Thank you for everything.
Król nie w zamku? Co to ma być w ogóle? Nie walczyłem. Live z Demon Soulsów? Po tym, po Cyberpunku.
I've had my fill.
It's as much yours as it is Oswald's.
I was a crumbling man, Eivor. Before all this, I thought I'd die a tired old failure. But now, my heart burns bright with newfound fire. I want to live hard, die fierce.
Glory cares not for age, Finnea. Sail with me. My ship could always use a wise head and a strong axe.
Together.
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 Gather my things.
Dobra. Ziom z wiking zwerbowany. Dobra, ziom z wikinga mamy. Co tam się zrobiło? Ty, 16 leveli mi dopieprzyło. Ja mogę w każdej chwili zresetować to, prawda? 10. Może są tu jakieś skille, które mi się przydadzą. Mogę. Co to jest? Strzała naprowadzana, to ja mam gdzieś. Ty, kontrprzewrót jest dobry. Kontrprzewrót może być naprawdę genialny. Ja dopiero teraz to zauważyłem. Wiesz co? Chcę najpierw przejrzeć skille, jakie są. Może są jakieś przydatne skille, na przykład ten. I bym po skillach pojechał. Ej, ten smród jest też niezły, ten wyziew. Ani razu nie użyłeś, a masz? Skryty atak, co to jest? Seria zabójstw w myśli. O, adrenalina. Shit. No to nieźle. Dobra, kuźwa. Na razie tak. 120 level, nieźle. Gdzie teraz? No, mamy zajęcie. Atak specjalny. A jak użyć tego skilla? Skacząc nad typem, czy co? Jak to w ogóle wygląda, ten skill? Wróć do randy. Dobrze, randy. Ty, a ten parówczak?
Hello there.
Hello!
Have you got a contract?
Another.
Da.
There.
To spadę.
Good.
Dobra.
Roland, Holger, why all this shouting?
Gdzie wrzaski? A tam nic nie słyszę. Co ona chce ode mnie?
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
A skąd ja mogę wiedzieć?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
Dokładnie. Zrobił to, co ja.
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood?
Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
Painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgifu's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan.
Ja pierdzielę.
Holger,
Co za
let me
ty.
hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom to make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse.
Serio?
And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafu's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position.
Nie no, Holgiera musimy
I
ukarać.
believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen.
Irytujące.
Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe, and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Chyba spoko.
Then by Tyr's
Tak,
blessing,
Stefan.
let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes and
Sprawa zamknięta. Rozej się won. Jakie głąby. To takimi bzdurami mi questa robią głównego? Nie no, spoko.
Pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, it's a wish.
Co za durnota.
Absolutely not.
Oh, hello, Eivor.
Witam,
Good day.
Arandvi.
Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears, so have a look around. You may see a few new faces. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon.
Dobra, mamy już 3 sojusze.
Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
No proszę. Nawet nie pamiętam, co to za typ był. Dobra, co możemy zrobić? Wszystko w porządku?
Randvi, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you... Randvi, are you well?
I'm fine.
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, and this settlement, and this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandbridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what
Na
was it you
randkę
needed?
ją zaprasza? What? Wybierzmy się do Grandbridgeshire. Pokaż mi mapę. Taki krótki. Dobra. Zrobione. Skrywana ma 200 nara. 130, 90... 90. Dobra, ten Oxenfordshire będzie spoko. Co za upgrade wioski jest? Które bierzemy? Widzowie, jedziemy. Nie będę robił 100%, bo Cyberpunk. Dobra. Oxenfordshire albo London. Co wy na to? Chyba bym brał Oxenfordshire.
What of
Jest najbliżej.
Oxenfordshire? Sigurd told me he had business there.
Ah,
To
yes.
lecimy.
Sigurd is there now, in fact. He bids you go meet him as soon as you can. He has partnered with a rebellious thane called Giedrich, and hopes to install Giedrich as Elderman in exchange for an oath. There is an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will meet you there.
Piwiarnia i Sigurd? Quest z Randvi, na pewno. A on jest głównym questem?
Where is Buckingham?
Trzymaj się, Grzesiu, pozdrawiam cię.
Along the great Ouse River that divides Oxenfordshire. Sigurd will be pleased to see you.
London. O kurde, za późno, panie. Przewiń sobie live'a, chyba masz ten, jak Ctrl F5 naciśniesz, to ci najświeższy ten moment odpali.
Randvi, take a break. Let us make for Grandbridgeshire and get you out of this musty room.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Of course. You said
Ruszaj
you're tired of all
kapę.
this, so why not follow
Czemu
me?
mi przerywa gadanie? Ja nic nie znałem, samo kliknęło. Podziękowania. Dobra.
We won't take the long ship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the longhouse.
We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grandbridge.
Serio?
If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
1500 metrów?
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more...
Dobrze, zapieprzamy? Tu. Co się stało? No psuje mi się coś. Czemu nie można dotrzeć do celu? Ale buractwo. A tu? Którędy on idzie? Przecież ja mam normalnie amfibię. Konifibię mam. PC wie, że ci się śpieszy. Jak tutaj kurde szybko zawinąć temat. Da się? Nie, chyba nie. Czy powiem ci, że chciałbym się kiedyś przejechać na kuniu, ale jeszcze nie ważę chyba dostatecznie dobrze. Chociaż powiem wam, że waga mi się ostatnio, wydawało mi się, że się popsuła. Ale byłem u braciaka, kurde, wlazłem na wagę i jednak tak trochę prawdę mówi, bo w domu pokazuje mi 89,5. 89, a u braciaka nadczo. Miałem rano. A u braciaka byłem ostatnio zważyć się w ubraniu, w spodniach i po obiedzie 91 było, więc ta 98,5, 99.
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grantebridge was lost.
89. To jest dość realistyczne. Realistyczny pomiar. Tak. Koń, który mnie pływa. No, dokładnie. A, Robinson strzaił mu żarcik. Dobra, no...
And here we are. Welcome to Grantebridge.
Konfibia.
Make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this
No,
town
lecimy na
up from a small
spacerek.
village. They wanted a hub for trade near London.
Z kobietą
And
Jarla.
a launching point for incursions into
Źle
Wessex.
wygląda.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here too.
Taka sama szopa jak ona. Witamy.
Well, it's that Eivor I see. It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randy. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Has something happened?
Soma rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with oxen of wood. Only now, in times of trouble,
No proszę.
I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
So what will
We
you...
can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your
Pomożemy mu?
horse, we will steal you a new one.
Koniokradą?
That would ease my mind. I have nothing to offer
Koń
you,
krat, a nie koń
but the
kurt.
bandits surely would. Take from them what you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor, come. We have a camp to raid.
Kurde, czemu oni mnie nazywają wor? Co chwilę jest Eivor! Eivor!
The bandits are camped on a river.
Od worów mnie tu
east of the
wyzywają.
water's edge.
Śmierdziele.
Volunteered us for a fight, Randvi.
Nie szanują mnie.
Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
Nic a nic.
Must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from the table for a day and already
Zabij
you're lusting
bandytów.
for blood.
Tak
A feeling
szlachetnie.
you must know well.
Da się tu jakoś przeskoczyć?
I have always wanted to experience the world as you do.
No nie, palisada jest. Coś
Unless
czuję,
you
że
have a
jest
more
dupsko.
interesting
Chociaż nie,
day
czekaj.
planned for us.
We will help Macnian clear these bandits. But do not be rash when
Chyba coś tutaj
the
będzie.
Raven clan needs
Przejście.
your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing.
Konio sutra?
Oh,
Co?
certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed, iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority.
Dobra, grzejemy. Mam jedno pytanie, a gdzie jest ona?
There, the bandit camp.
All right, stay close.
Rozmawia ze mną!
Rude and externally
A nie, jest na koniu, pojawiła się pieprzono, nie
I
mogę.
thought you wanted to do this in secret.
You seemed hot for battle. So here we go.
Secret. Taniec sekrety tam. Dojeżdżamy, chamy. Bijesz pana? Chyba kpisz. A jak przeskoczyć nad tym pierdasem? Nie pomogło. Nie tak, kuźwa, nie tak. Dobra, nieważne. Dobra. O, wszystko. Czy jeszcze coś? Ty, z łuku kamów. Easy. Zabij bandyctwo.
There, that's done. Now to deliver Magni his horse.
Zabierz poprowadź wierzchowca? Ty, daj mi! No, kuźwa, nie da wejść. Ale Mendoza. Dobra. Nie, jak to zrobić?
We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink to celebrate our victory.
At home. Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse.
Dobra,
If your thirst
oddajmy
remains,
kunia.
we'll look around.
Dawaj, pani. Prowadź. Idziemy sobie na chatę na kuniach. A, tu sobie jechaliśmy. Witam.
Ah, a thirsty foe. Down it faster than me, and you are the victor.
Co? To nie ten typ.
Swill with the best.
Pomyliłem oczy mordy jakiegoś.
I cannot thank you enough. Both of you.
Not a problem, friend.
Ale podziękował. Teraz porozmawiaj z Magdą. Nie ten NPC i w ogóle ten też nie. Dopiero teraz będzie działał.
Did you? Well done.
Ale skrypty, co?
And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside, waiting for you.
Thank the gods she is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randvi, wherever she is.
She
Właśnie
is
gdzie
here
jest?
somewhere.
Eivor, over here. Look at this.
Serio będziemy pić?
Someone is thirsty.
Are you determined?
Jednak będziemy.
What are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-kissed versus table maiden.
Ale będą jaja.
We can do better than Table Maiden.
Stalowa dama?
Queen, then.
All right,
Pijemy.
let us drink.
Beautiful.
Drink. Kto kogo upije pierwszy? Pij. Pij, będziesz łatwiejszy, tak? Albo łatwiejszy, bo to w sumie ona mnie zaprasza do pisu. Dobra. Czemu NPC się nie wywalą na glebę?
You better.
Też powinni.
You have
Pij. Pieprznąłem się. Ale się udało. Wygrywasz.
There, you see? Should not have tried to outdrink me, Randvi. It cannot be done.
Strange. I see your lips moving so rapidly, yet all I hear is, thank you,
Dziękuję,
Randvi.
Randvi.
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop.
Randvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Podekscytowana jest.
Well, I do hope to see you again.
Okej.
Randy, return any time.
I might have to, Magni.
A na
Thank
konia?
you for everything.
No, thank you. Safe.
Pijaku? Nara? Co to jest? Mapa? Fajnie, błąd usługi. Podoba mi się ten błąd. Byłem tu kiedyś. Jak szukałem opali. Innych pierdół.
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's
Fajna
heart
miejscówka.
back there.
What can I say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
Jak
I name
wolno.
you Randvi, slayer of bandits and breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest.
Trochę odsapnąć. Dobrze.
I was wondering something. You and Soma. Was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close, very quickly. Is that what you mean?
Foma?
No, I mean, did something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An
Jakie pytanko.
innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters.
Wybadać grunt.
Entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory and prosperity. A rather appealing match.
I'm going to pretend your last words were taken by the wind, Randvi.
If you must.
Jakie pytania, kurna. Czy wykędorzyłeś Somę?
Look there. That must be the tower. Take the bridge.
chyba tu. I koniem
Just as
wpadniemy.
beautiful as some of our stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built, hundreds of winters
No
ago?
dobra.
Sometimes when looking at a map, I imagine little
Pięknie to
people
jest,
in their little
ślicznie.
armies,
Teraz chodźmy.
traversing the land. And now, staring at these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived. Never
Patrzcie, typowy facet. Kobieta, kurde, podjarana widokiem. Patrzy się, kurde, w wieżę, a gościu co? Czyta Facebook. Skroluje, wola. Jaka beka, jak to wygląda świeżo. Dobra, koniec.
knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on.
Serio? Futrzę się do, kurde, na wieżę chcesz ładować? Ona wchodzi na górę? Se jajcuje.
Keep up!
Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered. You climb well for one who folds maps.
Dawaj, kierdo.
Jest, but I
Ty
have raised
włazi.
the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work.
Tak samo jest na zakupach, jak zachwasił nowe buty. Oj.
Well, well. Look at this.
Ej, to nie to miejsce. Jak się zeskoczył fajnie. Jaki widok. Co to?
A stunning view.
Okej.
It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but
Karta chyba da radę, ale...
scale a tower in
Może?
furs, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing. I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy,
Trochę o procek się
not
boję.
one I had ever imagined for myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior. A Jomsvikinger, free to come and go as you pleased.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together over the open seas, raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to
Na
Sigurd,
niskich będziesz grał.
our clans might still be at war.
To szkoda trochę tak zacnej gry trochę na
Very
niskie
true.
detale, naprawdę.
Thank you for today. Every bit of it has been a dream and I'm not keen to wake.
Then don't. We can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
Co? Na co ty mnie, kurde, namówiłeś?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I got away from myself.
No need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother and I have put you in a very difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may be the meat, it may be the air, but there's no need to apologize.
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is,
Siema Jaskier,
I have
witam.
felt this way for some time now. I care for you, Eivor.
O. Dokładnie. Dokładnie tak. Teraz nie pora na to.
I am honored by your feelings, Randvi. But I value you as a friend. I hope that does not disappoint. It is my highest praise.
Of course. Thank you. I do apologize.
You need feel no shame. This stays between us. And at worst, we have had a beautiful day. As friends and kindred spirits.
Robinson.
I would
Co
love
ty
to
myślisz,
stay
że
here.
jestem jakiś, kurde,
Same
niewyżytus?
to you.
I would like that.
Bez przesady. Nie w takiej sytuacji, kurde. typie. Ja nie żałuję, ja wiem, że ty nie żałujesz. Świntuchu bez skrupułów. A fuj. A z wilkiem będzie można później? Też pewnie użyjesz se, kurde.
Must have returned to the settlement.
Nie, Just Adolf, nie widziałem. Nie, gdzie to jest? Weź mi na fanpage rzuć, albo na Discorda, cokolwiek. Koniecznie. Nie widziałem. Jeżeli to nie fake, to please. Co to jest? Mapa skarbu. Nie jakiś świn, ty. Ten se używa. Nie mogę, kurde. Oj. Robinson. Nie zależy mi na tym serduszku. Nie no, bez przesady. No kurde, come on. Nie, to Robinson mi kazał, że Cwaniak mnie tak podpuszcza. Że to ważne zadanie. Okej. Serio? Pracownik Amazon. Znaczy wiadomo, że już jest wersja, nie? Póki nie Sigurd nie wrócił, a ty mówisz, że ty jest Sigurdem. Chociaż z wikingami to różnie może by. Może i z Sigurdem będziesz się bawił. Sven zmarł, zostawiając to zagubioną i szukającą rady. Soma była bardzo spoko. Naprawdę spoko typiara. W porządku. Szukaj Sigurda i porozmawiaj z nim. No, ja domyślam się.
Shouldn't be seen here. I hope these soldiers are tightly wound.
Czekaj. Gdzie to jest? A, blisko. Dobra. Mnie wszędzie nie lubią.
An alehouse. This must be it.
Pijarnia? Przepraszam bardzo, z której strony się wchodzi? Dobrze jestem? Nie. Źle. Czemu tu jest tyle brzydali? Stop. Tak.
Go, Zulin.
Dobra, tu jest karczma, nieważne. Od czego mam ptaka? No właśnie tym ptakiem muszę szukać. Zapominam o ptaku.
Sigurd's not here. I'll ask around.
These soldiers always leave a bleeding mess.
Are you the alewife here?
Robinson.
Not welcome here. I've had enough trouble with Danes today.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm looking for my brother, a large Norseman.
It was him what caused the ruckus. Him and that other one were here, talking to Thane Giedrich. Then Lady Edwin's soldiers swept in. A fight broke out. Your brother and the tanned fella got away. The soldiers nabbed Giedrich, though. I was sorry to see that. He's well liked in these parts.
Which way did my brother go?
What's it worth to you to find out?
I'm asking a simple question.
Look, Dane, you start a scene or a scuffle, and I'll scream for soldiers.
Pinda. Wiem, że porządna z ciebie kobieta.
This man Giedrich. If he was talking to my brother, it's because he wants what's best for
Nie
this
dajesz
shire.
byle komu
Maybe
informacji.
you're a woman who also wants Oxeniford Shire to be free and to decide its own fate. A woman who'll stand up for her village, who won't be crushed under the boot of oppression.
I hope I am.
Such a woman would help me find Giedrich's friends.
You're right, you are. Your brother and his friend jumped through that window there and scampered off towards the river. It's a good bet they hid in one of them fish houses.
Czy będzie do pobrania... Co to znaczy, Oskarze? Nie rozumiem za bardzo.
Sigurd and Basim headed south. They wouldn't go far. I'll check along the river.
Znowu ptak?
Go, my eyes.
Aha. To zabawa. Jak to jest zabawa? Na sebekę kręci. Co za chłopie.
Smells like a fish house.
Wait! Stop! Ahlan wa sahlan, Eivor.
We could have cut you to bloody giblets, Wolfkist.
Why so unnerved, brother? It's not like you.
Half the soldiers of the Shire are hunting us. You must have noticed.
Is that why you haven't come home? You're playing hide and fetch with the Mercian soldiers.
Your brother's a busy man, Eivor. Weighed down by pressing duties.
Haven't you some murderous errands of your own, Basim? Why are you here at all?
My path crossed with Sigurd's long ago. We work together now, toward a single purpose.
Brother,
Basim?
we should be forging alliances. Send this man back to his warren before he leads you astray.
Eivor, gods above, I'm grateful you've joined us. We have made strides towards an alliance, in fact. A local thane called Giedrich has pledged an oath to me.
Śmierdzi mi ten Basim.
The alewife also mentioned a Lady Edwin who commands the soldiers. Why not ally with her?
Lady Edwin's husband was the Shire's elderman, until Gudrun's army ended his life. Now she's taken up her husband's fight, with a promise of aid from King Alfred of Wessex.
Edwin vows revenge on the Danes who stole her husband and her livelihood.
From what we know, Alfred is a fearsome king. If Edwin can win his full support, this Shire is lost to Wessex.
So to fight her, you've pledged your sword to a minor thane who likely commands a gang of farmers and fishermen.
Have faith, Eivor. A few hundred Saxons armed with hayforks and billhooks can be terrifying.
Gods.
All men and women, noble or peasant, have within them the seeds of something greater.
This is true. Sometimes greater than the average mind can fathom.
Well, Edwin has Giedrich in shackles now. All your plotting has turned to ash.
Not if we act soon. She dragged her prisoners to the Longhouse. With you here, we can mount a surprise strike.
If Giedrich is our best chance for an alliance, let's see it done.
Bierzmy się.
Sigurd,
Kogo
has
bije?
Basim talked you into something of little reward?
Eivor, have you lost hope in my warcraft? I heed Basim's wisdom, but he follows my lead. Always.
He has the look of one who trusts none but himself.
Basim is secretive by nature, but he is wise and forthright.
Sala biesiadna jest
My eyes to a magnificent
200 metrów stąd.
He has promised me rewards.
No, a co do tego twojego... No... Nie pochwalę twojego podejścia z torrentami, natomiast z tego co mi się kojarzy, to Redzi zazwyczaj nie robią żadnych blokad. Więc ta gra pewnie na Gogu będzie bez żadnego DRM-a. Będzie do ściągnięcia, do pożyczenia koledzy. Zgodnie z ich założeniami. Po prostu ufają graczom. Myślę, że już musimy kończyć. Jest 10. Pyk, pyk, pyk. Ty, ale ja nie będę mógł odpalić gry, jak tego nie zrobię. Nie. Ile to będzie trwało? Dużo? Szybkie.
Sigurd, kill this sweaty fishwife.
Stay your blades. This traitor Giedrich will face trial, as will all the treasonous thanes of this shire.
You're the traitor, Edwin, calling on Alfred of Wessex begging for his army.
Clap your mead hole, Giedrich, lapdog of the Danes.
You'll sell us out to Wessex, and that poxy-ass bastard Alfred. We won't have it. Lady, there's no need for slaughter. We all want peace for Xenofordshire. Can we find some agreement?
You heathenish fork-tongued Dane. Foul-smelling heap, I shit on you all.
Lady, o kurde.
Choose your next words with care, for you see before you the future master of all England, Sigurd, of the hungry Ravenclaw.
Ten Sigurd to jest popierdółka.
Lay down your arms.
Ja mam lepszą zbroję niż on.
And kiss my lordly feet. You will not get a second chance.
Sigurd, are you cracked?
And you can kiss my rosy red ass, wayface.
Różowieckie pośladki.
I leave them to you. Flay them alive and tan their flesh for saddles.
Giedrich, what have they done to you?
What kind of did you get yourself into?
Don't tie me! I can still fight these.
O kurde, ale dojazd. Poskładani są szybko. 600 damage'a, 600... Mieliście... Jaki był wasz największy damage? Kurwa, 600 dama weszło. Kocham krytyki. Nie również.
To hell! The harpy's escaped! I was desperate to fight. You should have freed me.
Giedrich, this is Eivor, my stone-armed sibling.
Well met. That was your plan, Sigurd. To charm the lady with your vague hope of kingship.
Prophecy, Eivor, not hope.
No time to squabble. Edwin's taken most of the Shire's thanes. She has her way. They'll be dead by supper.
Tend your wounds, Giedrich. We'll free your friends.
And what of the holy woman Fulke? You promised us a meeting with her.
I did, aye. But it's a fair mystery why you'd want to talk with...
Where is she?
Thane Holt will know. Fulke lives on his lands, but he'll be dead with the rest if you don't stop.
Tell us where, and we'll go now. Their lives depend on...
Southwest of here, halfway to Oxenaforda, at the Lichvila garrison.
Basim, Eivor.
Do koni. A gdzie to jest? Tutaj. Dobra, chrzanić to. Będę mógł się przeteleportować gdziekolwiek na mapie? Czemu? Aha. Mogę. Na kruku, tak, ale ja nie umiem tego skoku zrobić, za cholerę. Nie mam pojęcia, jak to się robi. Będę musiał poza live'em skasować sobie wszystkie, zresetować skille i polecieć w te, które na pewno będę chciał. Oczywiście najważniejsze skille to są te... Samody, ale beka, ale jaki podpakowany jestem, masakra. Dobra, zapiszmy sobie grę. Ja wam dziękuję za live'a, widzimy się jutro. Już jutro, bo nie możecie się doczekać, prawda? Dobra. Zapisało się? Zapisało się, no. Nie kupiłem tej zdolności? Aha, no to nie pacjent. Dobra, dziękuję wam bardzo serdecznie, do następnego, widzimy się jutro o 20. Hej. Tak szybko. 2-godzinny live. Dobra, lecę, hej.